Hi students, my name is Hitesh Narashek. I am from Anara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 8th standard, that is quadrilateral. In quadrilateral we have discussed about polygons, angles and property, kinds of quadrilaterals, and then properties of parallelograms. In properties of parallelogram we already discussed about property of sides. So that is opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal length. So here, and properties of angles, that is opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal and the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. We already learned that. So in this class we have to discuss about the property of diagonal. So that is property number 4. That is, it's a property is meant for diagonals of a parallelogram. The property tells us that the diagonals of a parallelogram are bisect each other at the point of intersection. We have to prove that one with the help of some known quantities. That is property number 4. Dear students, in this class we have to discuss about property on diagonals of a parallelogram. So property number 4. Property number 4. So property number 4 tells us that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection. At the point of intersection. Yes. So we have to prove that using some of the known quantities. So here, firstly we have to take the parallelogram PQRS or ABCD, whatever you can take. So with the help of that parallelogram we have to make some construction, and after that we have to take some of the assumption or some of the criterion, and then we have to take that our required quantity. So firstly we have to take some constructions here. Firstly we have to draw the parallelogram ABCD. This is the parallelogram. This is the ABCD parallelogram. So this is the given thing, because the diagonals of a parallelogram. So those are the given things here. So that is, firstly we have to write the given. What is the given thing here? ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. So I will part this blackboard here. Yes. Then we want diagonals here. So it clearly shows that the diagonals of a parallelogram. So that means we have to construct the diagonals here. So that means we have to take the diagonals here. That is, AC and BD are diagonals. AC and BD. These two are diagonals. I will write here. So this is about construction. Firstly we have to write the given. After that we have to construct diagonals of a parallelogram, and that we have to must insert in the construction part. That is construction. Draw diagonals AC and BD. Diagonals AC and BD diagonal we already drawn. So then after that what you have to do is what you have to prove here. So here I will take the point of intersection. O is the point of intersection. I will take, and O is the point of intersection. O is the point of intersection. Then what we have to prove? So here we told that AC and BD. So here the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection means, so here BD is not equal to AC. So here BD is the intersection. BD is the intersecting line for the AC means, and AC is the intersecting line for the BD means. So it bisect each other at the point of intersection. Bisect each other means the BD line bisect AC into two equal parts. Here AC, so here BD line or BD diagonal bisect this AC into two equal parts. That means we have to prove that OC is equal to OA. OC is equal to OA we have to prove. And in case of BD, in case of BD, so AC diagonal bisect this BD into two equal parts. That means OB is equal to OD. So then what we have to prove here? To prove AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. BO is equal to OD. So here we have to prove these two quantities. AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. So those, when we prove that those two quantities here, so then it becomes the property number 4, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection. So then we have to prove. So I already taken some of the proof of the property number 1 and property number 2. So in that we are taking some of the criteria. When some of the elements of corresponding elements of both the triangles are equal, so that means those two triangles are one and the same. Then we have to take that other quantities also equal. Here we are considering this two triangles, that is AOD and BOC, because we want AO is equal to OC. So it should be in the different triangles. So if we take that as a different triangles, so OC and OA are the corresponding sides here, then OD and OB are the corresponding sides here. So likewise we have to take both this triangle and we have to take angle side angle criterion or side angle criterion. So whatever it may be, with the valid reason. After that we have to prove that both the triangles are equal means, then AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. It will be correct. So firstly I will take from triangle AOD and BOC. From triangle, I will call it like triangle like this, triangle AOD and triangle BOC. Yes. So just look at here. So when we are taking transversal like that, so here angle AOD and BOC are vertically opposite angles. So that means it both are equal. Vertically opposite triangle. Vertice here. Vertice means O is one of the vertices here. So for both the triangles, one of the vertices. So that means vertically it's a opposite angle. So if vertically opposite angles has means both the angles are one and the same. So here angle AOD is equal to angle BOC because it's a vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Again we already learned that that's alternate angles in last two properties. So we are in case of proving, so we know about vertically opposite alternate angles, about alternate angles here angle D, this ADO and angle OBC. So both are equal because it's an alternate angle. When we are considering AD and BC as the parallel lines and BD as the transversal. So then ADO and DBC or OBC are one and the same. So that is angle ADO is equal to angle OBC, because here AD parallel to BC and BD is a transversal. BD is a transversal. So I will write the below. So here ABD is a transversal. Yes. We can take this also, DAO and OCB also we can take. So otherwise we can take this AD is equal to BC, because the opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length. So we already learnt in the property 1. So that's why we can take AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. So because we want one side only here. So here we got one angle, here also we got one angle, and we want one side to be equal. So that means it's a angle side angle criterion. We have to, according to that one, we have to say that both the triangles are equal. So here AD is equal to BC, because in parallelogram, opposite sides of a parallelogram, opposite sides of a parallelogram. Yes. So we got two angles and one side. That means from the angle side angle criterion, so we have to say that triangle AOD and triangle BOC one and the same. So that means from ASA criterion, what you have to say here, angle triangle AOD similar to triangle BOC. So that means we have to say that OD is equal to OB. So both the corresponding sides are equal, and here AO is equal to OC. So those are the corresponding sides are equal. That means we are call it as a CPCT, correspondence part here. So that means congruent part of correspondence triangles. We are call it as a CPCT. So these are AO and OC are the CPCT, and DO and OB are the CPCT. It is congruent part of corresponding triangles. So here we can take AO is equal to OC. So therefore AO is equal to OC and BO is equal to OD. BO is equal to OD. Therefore, what you have to write? The diagonals of a parallelogram are bisect each other. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection. At the point of intersection. If you are not able to write this here, see this part, so just write this only. So diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection. So after the proof, so we have to write the conclusion here. So this is about the property of diagonals of a parallelogram. It tells us that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection. So from the reference of that, we have to solve some of the problems. So the problem tells us that, firstly, I will use this part here. So the problem tells us that in a parallelogram PQRS, in a parallelogram PQRS. So firstly I will write the parallelogram here, PQRS parallelogram. Okay, so then we have to draw the diagonals here. Yes, here also we will draw the diagonals. So P, Q, R, S. So then here I will take the angle point of intersection O here. So in a parallelogram PQRS, I will take OR is equal to 6 centimeter. OR is equal to 6 centimeter. And then here PR, so QS is 3 more than PR. And QS is 3 more than, or we can take 3 centimeter more than 3 centimeter more than PR. So find the value of OS. Find OS. So this is the question. So here we have a parallelogram PQRS. So we know about the value of OR is equal to 6 centimeter, and the thing is that QS is 3 centimeter more than PR here. So firstly we have to write it's in the form of QS is 3 more than PR. So here QS means QS diagonal, it's a complete diagonal. QS is equal to 3 plus PR here. Okay, so then we can write QSS QO plus SO. Yes, we can write QO is plus SO, or QO plus OS we can write QO plus OS. QS is equal to QO plus OS is equal to. So then 3 plus S. What is our PR? In PR, so we have to write PR as PO plus OR. Yes, because the diagonals of a parallelogram are bisect each other. That means PO plus OR. So it is split into 2 parts with the help of the intersection of QS. So that means we can write PR as PO plus OR. PO plus OR here. So also we know that we can write it as a here OR is also OR is equal to OP from the property number 4, and QO is equal to OS, or OS is equal to QO. So from the property number 4 we call it as those two sides are equal, these two sides are equal here. So that means QO plus OS, I will write it as OS plus OS is equal to 3 plus, so PO plus OR, I will write it as OR plus OR. So here OR plus OR, because property number 4, or we can write it as a simply PO is equal to OR and QO is equal to OS. So you have to write this one, we can write this also. So then I will write just OS plus OS is equal to 2 times OS. Yes, 2 into OS is equal to 3 plus 2 into OR. Yes, 2 into OR. So we know the value of OR. Value of OR is equal to 6 centimeter. So just insert the value of OR is equal to 6 centimeter here. That means 2 into OS is equal to 3 plus 2 into 6. Then, so 2 into OS is equal to 3 plus 2 into 6, 3 plus 12. So 3 plus 12 is here. So then 3, what is 3 plus 12? 3 plus 12 is equal to 15. So 2 into S is equal to 15. Then 2 into S is equal to 15 means we have to transpose this 2 to the RHS side, which it will come to the denominator. So that means OS is equal to 15 by 2. 15 by 2. Then OS is equal to 15 by 2 means 7.5 centimeter. 7.5 centimeter. We got the value of OS with the help of property number 4, that is diagonals of a parallelogram are bisect each other at the point of intersection. So this is about the property of diagonals of a parallelogram. I hope you understood that. So those who are watching this videos first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.